Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel ETS Reacts, and today we will be doing Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 Episode 2 or Episode 49 called One More Time. In the last episode we saw the Yuta versus Yuji square off, as well as a new character introduced, the new Zenin clan leader who has crazy speed, and then we saw the showdown between Chuso and Yuji versus the new Zenin clan who's looking for Fushiguro, and he thinks that he'll find Fushiguro if he hangs out around Yuji. So let's get into it. We know that Yuji just got stabbed, so somehow through the heart by Yuta. So we'll figure out what happened there. It was a really good first episode, and I'm excited for episode 2 here. Let's get it. Looks like we got Yuji. Are we getting a flashback then of Yuji's past life? Or past life of Yuji's previous life before the show? Or his parents? Yo, how crazy would it be if that's Yuji's mom and that guy is the head dude? I can't believe that happened episode 1. Ah, is Sukuna gonna save him? Sukuna's gonna be like, you touched my soul, now you're dead. Yo, the animation. Yo, I didn't realize this Zenin guy was going to be this big of a problem. He's a problem. When they're showing the four hands or whatever, are they just trying to show his speed? Or are they trying to show Chuso reaction? Because you know how they can see ahead with cursed spirits or cursed energy or whatever? Do you think that he's trying to see the next move and he can't see it? Like, he just sees like four hands, which is freaking insane. Damn, he's getting bitched. He's getting little boyed. He has 9 siblings. He looks like a boxer. You know how they do that little step and then bang. It's gone. And he's back. Yo, he read him good though. He knew where he was. Oh shit. Well, now you bring a knife. That ain't fair. What's up with the music? Is it like this for everyone where it's like very pausey? Yeah, very lame. Oh yeah, they serve no purpose. Like, how does that make any sense? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that because I was thinking of how dumb this guy is. So dumb. Deserve to be hung. He wants to hang his older brothers. God, I missed it again. Like you're stronger thanks to those older brothers. That makes sense. I really like Chuso as a character. Just the way he went about, sometimes he can be a little annoying with the whole family and brother stuff. Like, I think sometimes he goes on really long about that stuff, but with this right here, he is totally right in the justification behind it of, when you have a sibling, like when you're older, you're the example, you're the tone setter, and that's why the youngest, I'm guessing he's the youngest, and was probably always getting talked to about his older brothers, and then he passed them. But the reason he got stronger was because of his older brothers, and now he just calls them weak, and they probably were, I don't know about loving and caring, because it doesn't really seem like anyone in that family is loving and caring. That's probably why Toji, it's not probably, it's why Toji loves. So you can just create blood flow like a wave.
クソーズは呪霊と人間の本血呪力を血液に対して呪力が枯渇しない限り湿気
Oh, okay. Dude, this guy's like Roadrunner, huh? I'm confused about the multiple layers of him.
足が重い生地に染みとる血を固定しとんのか
That's so smart what he did. It was so smart. Somehow he's able to harden the blood to slow him down, and now he can hit him with how fast his blood cursed energy is. And then it was also, the other interesting tidbit there was that he can't die from blood loss until he runs out of cursed energy. And I don't know the whole details on cursed energy. I know like Yuji doesn't have much, Yuta has a ton. I don't know how much he has, but he has to have a lot of cursed energy, because to manipulate that much of his own blood, like he can create a whole ocean, a whole wave.
罪だ
He has another trick up his sleeve.
どうやろうな
So he has multiple.
事前に24この程度なし止めやったら問題なく動ける試してみや
Still figured it out though.
なんで撃ってこうへんねや
これは150年自らの術式と
For 150 years? He's been alive that long? I did not know Chozo has been alive that long. So does that mean Yuji's gonna have some crazy like lifespan too? Is that how it works? That'd be pretty nuts. Yeah, me neither. How do you... So what he did is he got it to like a literal droplet of blood, and then he was somehow able to like split the droplet of blood into his little pointer. Pew, pew. Uh-oh. What the hell?
辛そうですね
What the hell?
見下ろすなや
What
な
happened?
んやこれ毒赤血操術にそんな効果がちゃうあの血液量あいつ人間ちゃうかったんや人外の血が入って体がそれを拒絶しとんのや
What? I have to go back and...
人間ちゃうかったんや人外の血が入って体がそれを拒絶しとんのや
Ah, so his inhuman blood has gotten to his blood, and it's causing a rejection because he basically injected him, Chozo, with his blood, and his body is breaking down because of that, because he's got weird ass blood in his human system.
僕も反転術式人も直せますよその代わり
When did Yuta get this cracked? He has reverse technique too. Bro's literally cracked. I just don't remember that.
の死はあなたの口からも上に報告してください
So we are gonna get the backstory.
何ですか父さん。彼女するなら帰りますよ。
So his dad was human.
お前がどう生きようとお前の勝手だ。あの女だけはやめとけ。
Oh, so the
ユージの前で変な
was the
話
mom.
はやめてください。ですよ。赤ん坊の記憶。
お前が子供を欲しがっていたことも、香織との間にそれが叶わなかったことも知ってる。気が死んだ。
お父さん、何の話ですか？
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Does what's his face even know? Oh, he's there. Oh no. He just like, what the fuck? I stabbed you through the heart. What's up with him?
よかった。
What the fuck?
9月頃かな。五条先生が
So this whole time it's just been a play? It's just been a play this whole time. That is insane to me. I didn't see that coming. And it's not even that big brain of a theory. He's just playing, because that was my whole thing the whole time. I couldn't understand why Yuta was doing this, because I'm like, he's a nice guy and he's been really personable, and he's also Gojo's student, and if you knew Gojo, like Gojo's judgment of character is really good, so it's just a play around the top brass to get around them. It's so smart. He killed him, and Gojo had told him earlier that you can kill Yuji, he won't die, because I think one is because Sukuna isn't within him, and two is because of whatever that cursed spirit or whatever that thing is. Wow, that was so good, and it was so basic too.
わざわざ会いに来てね。ことを頼まれたんだ。それでやむを得ず芝居を打たせてもらった。
ちょっと嫌な予感がしてさ。僕に何かあったら今の 1,2 年のことをユータに頼みたくて。
何かって女性関係ですか？
ユータも冗談言うようになったんだね。
いや、五条先生に何かって。
特に1年の虎杖裕二。あの子はユータと同じで一度秘匿死刑が決まった身だ。注意を払ってもらえると助かる。ミゲルは
Who's Miguel?
他に執行人を立てられたり、虎杖君の情報を絶たれるよりはこう立ち回るのがベストだと判断した。総監部とは執行人として認めてもらう代わりに虎杖君を殺すっていう縛りを結んだんだ。だから一度殺した。
いや。じゃあなんで俺は生きてんだ。
術式だよ。君の心臓を止まると同時に反転術式で一気にその話を聞いていたからいけると思って。僕が生のエネルギーをそのままアウトプットできる。
I can't believe it. I thought it was the big brain play of him not being fully human and the Sukuna's presence within him. That's crazy that Yuta's that cracked. I'm starting to like Yuta more and more and more. He's probably my favorite character.
ことを知ってる人は少ないしね。偽装するのはこれで2度目だ。すぐバレるかもしれないけど、状況が状況だしね。とりあえずは執行済みで処理されるはずだ。
どうしてそこまでして。
僕が大切にしている人たちが
Cherish
君を
you.
大切にしているからだよ。
It's very
僕
relatable.
の身に余る大きな力を背負ったんだ。でも背負わされたと思っていた力は僕自身が招いたものだ。君とは違う。君の背負った力は君の力じゃない。
Yeah. Talk some sense to him.
君は悪くない。
違うんだ。
Yuji's
俺のせい
pretty
とかそういう問題じゃなくて。
cool looking with those scars now.
人を
虎杖
伏黒。
何してんだ。さっさと高専戻るぞ。今高専
I gotta say, Fushiguro is the first Japanese VA that I don't like as much as the English one. I don't know why, but when he just said Itadori, I thought it was way too old of a voice for a high school kid.
の結界は緩んでる。直接顔を見られない限り、一度先輩らと合流してる。
やめろ。当たり前のように受け入れるな。なかったことにするんじゃねえ。俺は人を殺した。俺のせいで大勢死んだんだぞ。
俺たちのせいだ。
お前はそう言うさ。
お前一人で勝手に諦めるな。俺たちはヒーローじゃない。呪術師だ。俺たちを本当の意味で裁ける人間はいない。俺たちは存在意義を示し続けなきゃならない。
違うんだ、伏黒。
もう俺たちに自分のことを考えてる暇はねえんだ。ただひたすらに人を助けるんだ。
俺が隣にいる限り
これはそもそもお前の行動原理だったはずだ。
ずっと苦しむことになるんだぞ。
まずは俺を助けろ、虎杖。
Start by saving him?
呪術を与えられた者たちの殺し合い。死滅回遊に積み木も巻き込まれてる。まずは俺を助けろ、虎杖。
Saving him from Zenon?
死滅回遊に積み木も巻き込まれてる。
Sumaki? Who's that? Is that the girl?
お前の力が必要だ。
I need your power. Is that Fushiguro's flashback of the wheelchair? Alright, the calling game. After awakening their curse technique, players must go to a colony of their choice within 19 days and pledge their participation in the calling game. Okay. Players breaching the first rule shall be stripped of their technique. Non-players shall become players upon entering a colony, and their entry shall be taken as a pledge to participate in the calling game. Players will receive point upon ending the life of another player. Crazy. Points shall be designated based on the value that the game master... I don't get the points will be designated based on the value that the game master gives their life. And fundamentally, a sorcerer will be worth 5 points. Oh, what? Okay. By spending 100 points and not counting the initial point value assigned to them, players may negotiate with the game master to add an additional rule to the calling game. Interesting. The 100-point one could get interesting. The game master must improve any additional rules requested under Rule 6 above, except when the rule would significantly hinder the continuation of the calling game. Players who do not show a change in points within 19 days of joining or acquiring points shall be stripped of their technique. How do you strip someone of their technique? I don't get how that would work. They did a pretty decent job just like flashing through what the main things were if you didn't want to pause that and read it.
虎杖、お前の力が必要だ。
Why does he need his power though?
乙骨先輩、スクナが伏黒で何か企んでる。手に体を取られたのは多分一度に指を10本食わされたからだ。俺の中に今指は15本、残り5本全部一度に食わされてもないと思う。それでももし次俺がスクナと変わったら迷わず殺してくれ。できると思う。
分かった。ベストを尽くすよ。
俺は何をすればいい？
まず高専に戻って。
I feel like that was kind of
接触する。
obvious, but I mean if Sukuna takes over...
封印の解き方、鴨則俊の具体的な目的と今後の出方。
Yeah.
死滅回遊は未曾有の呪術テロ。
Yeah.
この問いに答えられるのは天元様しかいないと思う。
つくもさんは知らねえかな？
つくもさんとはもう話した。これはあの人の案だ。
We're gonna rally the gang and go out and participate in the calling game to figure out what
隠す結界なんだ。
our brain her spirit is up to. Should be really interesting though. This is them rallying the troops this episode.
10以上の扉のうち
Constantly shuffling
一
doors.
つだけが天元様のいる構成宮へとつながっている。
それを引き当てなきゃ天元様に会えねえわけか。
There a door? Or try all 1,000?
ごめん、伏黒。
Yes. Go in. Wow, this is a long
や
time.
っぱ今聞くわ。釘先はどうなった？そうか。
Damn.
分かった。
その隠す結界とやらなんとかなるかもしれんぞ。
How did he just appear out of thin
聞い
air?
てたんですね。
どういうことだ長宗
Fishing girl, his face
以
expressions
前
are
は
always
人
the
がス
best.
ナの指と俺たちを盗み出しただろう。
久しぶりってわけでもねえか。
マキ先輩。
マキさん、もう動いていいの？
おう、問題ね
やけどは仕方ないさ。反転術式でもあとは残る。もうさすがは天与呪縛のフィジカルギフテ。
Do Yuta and Maki end up together?
ではなく生来の肉体の強度が生死を分けた。同志のことは残念だったね。
めぐみ、天元様の結界の話は。
俺から話そう。扉から構成軍の途中には光線が呪具や呪物を保管している機構があるな。機構には俺の弟たち少曹の亡骸がある。亡骸でも6人も揃えば俺の術式の副次的効果で気配くらいわかるはずだ。
Oh, so he'll lead the way. Yo, the blonde hair girl, she's ripped. She is absolutely ripped. They animated her like
こ
a
いつは誰だ？
man.
とりあえず俺の兄貴ってことで。
Oh boy, I think that just made his pants wet.
間違いない。この先に弟たちが眠っている。開けるぞ。
オリオ、
So
奥に構成軍へと続く昇降機があるんだ。
he can sense his younger brothers, and this Tengen is in the same area that his younger brothers are in, so that's why they're doing this, right?
後で迎えに来る。もう少し待っててくれ。
結婚？何かあったのかな。
12年も前の話さ。今思えば全ての歪みはあの時始まったのかもしれない。
So I was going back through editing the clip for YouTube. I was going through the whole, in the ending, I was like, it was a good episode up until the Tengen Sama stuff, and I wasn't understanding it, and I was going back through editing it. You know, you basically watch it again if you don't know when you edit it, and so I was watching it again. I was going through it, and I'm like, man, this really bothers me that I don't fully understand what's going on in this ending, and I was like, I know I'm missing something. And then it just clicked with me when Yuki said it all started here 12 years ago. And then I was like, what? And then it hit me. I was like, oh shit. Was this the Geto and Toji and Gojo incident where Toji shot, was it Hiyori or Kiori head, and that's when Geto just lost it, and then, you know, Gojo learned his reverse technique positive purple, and ever since then Geto just went on a downhill slide that caused this whole beef, and that's what she was talking about. So that's literally Kiori or Hiyori's blood, because they were taking her to Tengen-sama. Toji was hired to stop them because Kiori or Hiyori had the whatever special thing that, you know, is meant for Tengen-sama. I was like, oh my god. I was like, I can't believe I missed that. So I wanted to make this video and then add it back in there in the little area right there. So anyway, I knew I was slow on something, and I was like, it was really pissing me off, so I wanted to make this.
さあみんな、本殿は
Well, I wonder what that event was 12 years ago. Is it something we already know? Alright, I don't really like the hand swinging animation. It's probably beautiful when he's... Oh, it's just all white.
なんもね。
これが本殿。
私たちを拒絶しているのさ。天元はうつつに干渉しないが、陸岸を封印された今なら接触が可能だと踏んだんだが、拒絶されているのは私たちではなく、私か？
帰るのか。全員の子道真の血樹体クソーズ、そして宿儺の器。
overall, it was a good episode. Definitely not as cool as the first one, in my opinion, but saw the kind of big brain play from Yuto, which I thought was really cool. The whole putting on this act, because I couldn't understand why Yuto was acting that way as this character, because it was so not normal that you knew something was up. And it was just the simplest conclusion to see that he was just playing, because Gojo had already informed him, which I was like, you're a Gojo student too, like you should know Yuji is not like that, and Gojo should have told you, and he did. So it that made a lot of sense. And then they kind of started to lose me at the end of what's really going on and who this Tengen guy is or girl. I don't really know, so I guess we'll see for next time. But if someone wants to let me know down below what Tengen is, and if we've seen him before, and what the incident 12 years ago is, and if we know that. So I think there's a lot of stuff that I'm interested in moving forward, and I'm excited to see also what the calling games are about too, because a big part of the season is the calling games, and I'm really interested to see if like Yuji or Fushiguro or Maki, Mai, or Toto, or if any of them are going to participate in the calling game, because I think it would be cool to see. So anyway, thanks for staying around with me. I know this was a longer one actually, but thank you, and I'll see you next time.